Cajon has three primary voices that I use: bass tone, low tone, and the high tone. I will briefly go over these and show a few details about the techniques in conjuring these sounds, and then give examples and play them in concert. The bass tone is the lowest frequency on the drum. It sounds like this. Now you'll notice this part of my hand on either side, on either hand, is making contact with the top ridge of the surface of the drum. It's kind of a landing point. And then my fingertips are predominantly what's striking the drum. Some people might use more of a palm, but I find that there's more energy required to lift your hand off the drum so that you get a proper tone. With the fingertips, when you come down on the fingertips, you do a slight flex as you're striking the drum, not real hard, but it flexes and it pulls the fingers off the surface of the drum itself so that you don't mute the sound that you're trying to create. Play around with it. You'll want to try moving your hands in and out, trying different ways, but what you don't want to do is have your fingers still on the drum when you strike it, after you strike it, because it reduces the quality of the sound, in my opinion. So if you have your fingers still on when you're done, versus the next voice is the low tone. It sounds like this. Played from about the second knuckles on out to the tip of the drum, and pretty much all that surface area is making contact with the drum, and the middle knuckles, right at the crease of the middle knuckles, are coming down on the drum right at the edge of the surface, the playing surface. You'll notice there is a little bit of the bass frequency, there is a little bit of compression happening because you are playing in the center near the edge, so you do create a little bit of that compression. The bass and the low tone played together sound like this. The high tone sounds like this. It's played from about halfway through the second knuckle on out. You can go even further out, playing on the very tips of your fingers. But what's important is playing it out here. Notice there's really no compression coming from the drum, so you're not getting any bass frequencies whatsoever. The combination of the bass frequency and the slap or high tone sounds like this. The low tone and the high tone in combination sounds like. You can go further out, like I mentioned. You can get sharper, you can come in a little bit. Notice that there are small variations in the sound between those two techniques, but fundamentally that's where you want to be. All three voices played together sounds something like this. And that's it for basic sounds on the cajon.